What up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about who is Jedah Doma from Darkstalkers. And before I go on any further on this, I just want to plug my YouTube channel. If you go to the playlist tab on the Gaming VUE, you'll see that we do have a new playlist there. It's called Nauj Plays. Right now I'm currently playing Far Cry 3. Since Far Cry 5 is coming out next year, I want to beat Far Cry 3 all over again so I can get refreshed with the game. Is it going to be the same? Probably not, but it's still, that game is pretty fun to me. I just want to do a playthrough, and I wanted you guys to come along in my adventure. I will be doing other playthroughs in that playlist, and on my channel, my personal channel. You guys can go see it too if you go to the playlist. Plug out. So we're gonna be talking about Jedah Doma. He's from Darkstalkers. His first appearance was in Darkstalkers 3, 1997. He was the protagonist. No, I'm sorry, the antagonist and the title character of the 1997 third installment of the series. Darkstalkers 3, after it falls into chaos, thus setting up the events for the third tournament of the Darkstalkers storyline. The first explicitly graphic character in the series, Jedah, has appeared on Darkstalkers merchandise and alternate media, as well as several Capcom crossover games. He has received positive critical reception for his gameplay, characterization, and design. He was in the Darkstalkers Resurrection 2013. That was the one for PSP, if I'm not mistaken, which was a pretty cool game. That's the first game I got for the PSP. I like that game pretty much. Let's read a little bit about it. He made his series debut in Darkstalker 2. He is a shrewd and well-spoken nobleman of his home dimension of Makai, which is also a demon dimension. Fearing that the demonic realm would fall into ruin if it continued under the reign of Belial Ainsland, which is Morgan's father, Jedah therefore waited for the perfect opportunity to assassinate him. So Jedah killed Morgan's father. After his death, Jedah enlisted a confident Ozum, first introduced in Night Warriors Darkstalkers Revenge as having resurrected Lord Raptor, a soul eater. However, Ozum devises a scheme to steal the rule of Doma estate from himself, which involves tricking Jedah into opening a magical gate in order to gain access to the imprisoned souls therein and absorb their power. As expected, the unleashed soul overwhelmed Jedah and killed him. Ozum subsequently takes over his rule. He becomes the ruler of Makai. After his resurrection a century later, Jedah is disheartened at Makai having descended into madness and infighting, and he embarks on a mission to rebuild the beleaguered realm from scratch by collecting new souls that he plans to fuse into a singular sentient being. This results in the conception of a new pocket dimension called Majigan. I'm probably butchering things here, I'm sorry. Whose foundation is formed by Ozum's soul after Jedah convinces him to surrender it. Jedah then proceeds to lure all of those whom feels possesses worthy souls, as Darkstalkers themselves, into the dimension, which in turn sets up the tournament for the third game. And then the saga concludes with Dmitry Maximov temporarily halting his longtime feud with Morgan in order to engage his nemesis Jedah in a final battle over Makai's rule. As the centerpiece of Darkstalkers 3 plot, Jedah has some degree of involvement in other characters' in-game storylines, such as causing the disappearance of Sasquatch, fellow Bigfoot, Victor voluntarily entering Majigan in hopes of reviving his sister Emily, and Rikyo doing likewise to search for his missing son. He is additionally responsible for the creation of Morgan's sister Lilith, who meanwhile QB and her carnivorous Makai species of soul bees, who had long inhabited land of Doma estate, are faced with extinction following Jedah's death and the lengthy period prior to his resurrection. Wow, I didn't know any of this of him. And I'm sure somebody in the comment section saying, you don't know what you're talking about. You should start reading wiki. Look, you know what? What else can I do? Anywhere I go, I'm gonna have some information. You might not like what I'm saying, but it's here. And if you don't like what it's saying here, then get on Wikipedia and change it, man. The heck? Jeez. Anyway, guys, not much I can find here of him. He has been in Project X Zone as Lord of the Doma clan. And his weapons is a scythe, wing, and blood. So he uses blood as a weapon. I don't remember him that well from that game. I think he was like the bad guy, like the last guy in that game. Jedah's offensive arsenal features a level of graphic balance previously unseen, otherwise comedic atmosphere of the Darkstalkers games. He uses no traditional punches or kicks. Instead, his special moves, which are all have Italian names, involve self-mutilation. He uses his own blood as a weapon in conjunction with him beheading himself. What? Ripping his hands from his arms to strike opponents at a distance, or extending from his fingertips long claws composed entirely of blood, with his appendages opposing players being forcefully submerged into a deep pool of blood, and then, oh my god, by a series of disembodied hands as Jedah laughs maniacally. Man, this guy's crazy. Yeah, I thought Dimitri was bad. Jedah joined the other series characters in multiple Darkstalkers 3 different games after that. Wow. Apparently he was well received. The character has met with positive reception from various game media publications. Jedah was ranked 5th in games in a game site called Games Test top 5 list of best video game characters in December 1997, tying with Street Fighter's Dan Hibiki. Are you kidding me? He tied with Dan Hibiki in 5th place. Dan, get the heck out of here. That was 1997, guys. What the heck were you thinking? Magazine raved in their August issue the best character ever, most definitely, and called his special some of the best looking in any fighting game. Patrick Rosal of Hardcore Gaming 101 enthuses it's hard to find a place to begin describing how cool Jedah is. He is kick-ass. He's a bloody art. For Pete's sake, Rare Gamer described him as an intimidating and among the most creative character designs that Capcom ever put out. The Screw Attack said in 2013, aside from the Joker, you think of anybody else that can make a purple suit look so badass. Look, there's not a lot of information for this dude that I can find here, other than what I just read to you guys. He was in Project X Zone. He was in Capcom Fighting Evolution. He was also an unplayable boss character in Tactical Role Player Cross Edge. And now he's in Marvel's Capcom Infinite, of course. But he was also... Oh, he was confused to be in SNK vs. Capcom Chaos, but he wasn't really in there. It was Dimitri's, and somebody confused him with him. Because this game says... This Wikipedia says he's him, but that's not him. That's not him. That picture's not him. Yeah. Anyway, guys. This guy looks pretty sick and crazy. Super crazy. But from what they showed on Evo, the guy looks like he is a air combo type of guy. He does a lot of combos in the air, and he has a lot of keep aways or close-ups pretty fast. As I was watching some of the gameplay from Evo, this game looks like it moves faster than what the demo we got, which is good because the demo we got, the story for the Xbox One and PS4, that demo was 4 months old, and apparently there's a lag input in there, which I tried it the other day. Yeah, there is a lag input. That's why it feels weird to me when I play it. But me watching Evo and Comic-Con, people playing it, the game looks like it's on turbo or something because they're moving fast. So I like that. I like how it looks like that. Anyway, guys, thank you for checking out our Who Is Jedah Doma, and you know, check out our other videos of Who Is So and So, because we do have a couple of videos out here. And you know, if you have anything else to add to this, go ahead, add it to the comment section. If you guys want to help out people learn more about this character, leave a link in the comment section. It might help other people to learn more. It might help me, because this character I've never heard of until now, as you can see by my reactions. I said before, we do have a new playlist of me playing video games. Come join me. I do play on Mixer.com. I do play on Twitch. The Nauj, THENAUJ. Join me. You know, help me out with these games. Who knows? We can play together on some Halo or some Titanfall. I've played with some of you guys already. It was pretty cool. Anyway, guys, have a good one. Thanks.